What? The dishes from last night. Literally getting ready to go on the air. Why do y'all have every fucking morning, man? I can't wait. Why won't you leave? It's only 7:59, y'all, Eastern Standard Time. So we don't start the show till 8. Hey, it's Buddha Cup time. So I'm coming in peace. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to The Sound of Coffee. I am your host, Thomas Bishop. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Coffee for the day, as we always say, is Kirkland's French Roast, dark. And this morning show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. I have to read something. I got to read something. But now I got to read something. Because Glitterwix just knocked it out of the park this morning, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to read to you this little bit of something. Sometimes it takes a villain to be the hero. By me. Unleash your inner villain with Villainous, a signature scent by Glitterwix, inspired by the notorious Thomas the Villain Bishop. That would be me. This bold and captivating fragrance opens with the deep, rich tones of mahogany and teak wood, invoking a sense of dark sophistication and mystery. As the scent evolves, the warmth of cinnamon and clove emerges, adding a spicy allure that is both irresistible and unforgettable. Perfect for those who dare to stand out. Villainous is more than just a scent, it's a statement. This candle transforms any space into a den of intrigue and allure. Light up Villainous and embrace the essence of a true villain, ideal for the connoisseur of scent who embraces the extraordinary. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Glitterwix introduces to you the signature scent known as Villainous. And eventually, when I learn how to use Streamlab, I will be playing the video that accompanies this scent. So, go to glitterwix.com and check out the newest, hottest, and sexiest scent on the streets, Villainous. Good morning, kids. Good morning, cats and kitties. So what do we want to talk about this morning? I know. Let's start with the fact that the right has all of a sudden become bloodthirsty. So the other day, on Friday, I did talk about Kevin Roberts, who is the president of the Heritage Foundation, and how all of a sudden he tripping. You know, girl, leave him alone. He tripping. Girl, he tripping. Yes, he is absolutely tripping. Why do I say that? Because this is the same man who said that we are in the midst of the Second American Revolution and it will be bloodless if the left allows it. So last Friday I said something. In a video on TikTok I said something. And I will continue to say it again. You got to get ass to bring ass, Kevin. In other words, I'm not about to sit here and be told that because the right has stacked the courts, the right has stacked our politicians, and now the Heritage Foundation, which is where Kevin Roberts is the president, all of a sudden has this little itty-bitty book mandate called Project 2025, the Mandate for Leadership, which is supposed to go into effect the next Republican president. All of a sudden they think they're winning, and all of a sudden we're supposed to just sit still, sit on our hands, and be quiet. If this show was about, I don't know, 13 hours later, I would tell Kevin exactly what to kiss when it comes to that. So I said, and I meant every word of it, nuck if you buck if you nuck. Go ahead. Kevin Roberts is not built to get punched in his mouth. It's as simple as that. Kevin Roberts is not built to get punched in his thorax. He ain't. And the fact that he seems to believe that he can just say this and nobody's supposed to check him, he is out of his damn mind. He is really, truly out of his damn mind if he thinks we're just going to allow this quote-unquote bloodless coup to happen. I don't know who you think you're talking to, Kevin, but I'm not the one. I'm not the one or the two. I don't know what's wrong with you, but I'm not that dude. But anyway, so that was Friday. And then a video came across my radar, as it is wont to do, from the Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina, Mark Robinson. Now, Mark Robinson is a special breed of idiot. Mark Robinson started off as an internet troll, and now he is one election away from being the governor of the state of North Carolina. How that happened, I will never understand. I don't know, don't care. I think it's stupid. But Mark Robinson, who believes that the civil rights movement was a communist Marxist plot. This is what I mean when I say the right don't know what the hell they're talking about. Everything's a communist Marxist plot. That was a communist Marxist plot. And that was a shut up. Shut your biscuit head ass up. Shut up. Everything has to be communist or Marxist or socialist. That's because these idiots don't know the difference between communism and socialism. There, I said it. That's the problem. These idiots don't know the difference between communism and socialism. Bag of dumbasses out here trying to tell people, oh, it's a communist, Marxist, blah, blah, shut up. But anyway, so Mark Robinson got caught at a church, right? He got caught at a church. He was, he thought that it was cool in the fan to say some folks need killing. That was his words, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Robinson said, and I quote, some folks need killing. To which I replied, hey, Mark, are you volunteering? Because you can be first. Ooh, I know. Leftists aren't supposed to say that. You're on the left. Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. I'm saying, I ain't Michelle Obama. You go low, I'm going after your hamstrings. I tell people, I have a luxurious red and black, or crimson and black, I won't even say red and black, crimson and black office with nice leather couches, a big marble desk, the nicest chair you ever seen in your life, in the basement of hell. I'm not about to sit here and play nice with these damn people. So Mark Robinson can be up in the church talking about some folks need killing. Kevin Roberts can be on Newsmax or Maxi News or whatever happened to OAN. Is OAN still a thing? Is OAN still a thing? Did they die, Mama? Mama, did OAN die? Mama, did they die, Mama? Well, anyway, he could be on Newsmax talking about it. We're in a bloodless revolution. It'll be bloodless. This new revolution will be bloodless as long as the left allows it. And I'm supposed to play nice with these people? Bruh, y'all, listen, y'all got the wrong Negro. I'm sorry, y'all signed up for the wrong Negro package. That's what y'all signed up for. Y'all signed up for the wrong Negro package. The Negro package you currently have consists of somebody telling y'all, hey, I wish you would. I wish you would. Come try it. What people are failing to understand, and what a lot of the right fails to understand, is y'all have underestimated the left for far too damn long. Y'all really have. Y'all are under the impression that the left features a bunch of people who they will sing Kumbaya. We will dance. We will have us some. We will go drink our lattes while with our little poodles in our hands, and we want you out your damn mind. You are out of your rabbit ass mind. I'm sorry. I'm being honest. I'm being so honest about this. Don't start none, won't be none. Don't start none, won't be none. It's the same thing I say about this idea that real America only resides in red states. I saw a map. Somebody took all of the land masses that are not voting out, right? And the only thing they left was the actual voting populace in certain states. That red state thing is a fallacy. It is. When you take out the non-voting land, like the state of Wyoming, right? I think Casper, Wyoming. Let's use Casper, Wyoming, for example, right? People vote there because people are there. But the rest of Wyoming does not vote, all right? The trees don't vote. The land doesn't vote. The grass doesn't vote. The mountains don't vote. So if you take all of that away and you just leave the cities in Wyoming, it looks a little bit different. Looks a tad bit different. Looks a little bit different. But so this idea of real America only residing in red states is BS, man. It's BS. You know, I consider myself to be real American. You know, I don't have the most unique story like Obama, but I am an American citizen. I do have an American story. Born here, raised here, parents were from here, my siblings are from here, I got married here, my wife is from here, my kids are from here. You know what I mean? So I don't have the most unique story, but I am an American. And I think that as an American, that is where real, quote unquote, real America is. Real America's in the hood. That's right. Shout out to every hood from the East Coast to the West Coast. Shout out to every single hood from the East Coast to the West Coast. Y'all are real America. I don't care how dank, how dirty, I don't care. Shout out to the hood. Shout out to the barrios. Y'all are real America. You know? This idea that real America only resides in these little red states where they done painted the American flag on the side of a barn is bull. And that's where these people get their balls from. That's where these folks get their balls from. This idea that real America is only in these certain places. It's real America. Sarah Palin started that bull. Sarah Palin did. She's the one that started that real America crap. But the problem is that real America ideal has morphed. It has mutated to the point where now it's not just about Republican, Democrat, red, blue, left, right. It has now become the right feels as though we want to own everything because we're tired of having to share things with people. Well, you live in a country filled with people that don't believe what you believe. You better share. These people did not learn this in kindergarten, ladies and gentlemen. They did not learn this in kindergarten. Well, what was the first rule that you learned in kindergarten? Share. You got to share. You have to share. You know what I mean? So the idea that, well, now the right feels like, okay, I don't want to share anymore, so I just want to own the board, or I don't want to play the game. I'm sorry, that don't work for me. Sorry, I'm sorry. That just doesn't work for me. It doesn't. That does not work for me. And it didn't work for me before they started talking greasy out of their mouth. This was not cool with me months ago, years ago. I ain't been cool with this idea that, you know, well, only the right has Second Amendments. We the only ones walking around with guns. Excuse me? Excuse me. I got a cousin that has a CCW. All his is legal. Every bit of it. But I guarantee you won't run up on him. I guarantee you won't run up on him. Him or his two daughters, you will not run up on him. Listen, he gonna send you to Jesus. Run up on him thinking because he's a black man in America and he's a leftist, that he's walking around driving a Prius with a small dog drinking a latte. And he gonna send you to the upper room. I'm just being honest, man. His brother, the dude I consider to be my big brother, listen, run up on him if you want to. Do not let that old man gate fool you. My cousins is not playing. Run up on them. You guys ain't real American. Pop, pop, pop. The upper room. I'm just saying, man. I got some friends that you would not believe are leftists. To look at them, they look like straight up, MAGA nuts. Just big, hefty white boys with big old beards, big old trucks. They love them some country. You can kiss my country ass. They just look like, but run up on them. Run up on them. Or better yet, tell them that you're going to run up on somebody that look like me. And guess what? I don't know how they say it. You're going to be in the upper room. I'm trying to tell you. This recklessness that these people are using to talk are out of their damn minds. You have lost whatever the hell you thought you had in the beginning. The hell is wrong with you? You out here tripping. Like, who told these people that, okay, Donald Trump done got y'all full on that yak, ready to try to pull down a smack, but you gonna get your smack back. Donald Trump has made y'all lose y'all damn minds, yo. Donald Trump has got y'all out here losing your rabbit ass minds. He got y'all out here believing that, oh, we could just take over and kill everybody. Excuse me? Y'all, listen. Y'all know who y'all playing with. Y'all have no idea. Y'all do not know who y'all playing with. And the problem with that is y'all are taking the intelligence and fact-based knowledge of the left to mean that they're weak. No. Mark Robinson, big head ass, can sit up in that damn church talking about some folks need killing. And then when somebody does let me stop. Hypothetically, I'm not advocating it. I got to say that part. But let's say somebody tests him. Pull that Second Amendment on him. Hey, Mark, I heard you said some folks need killing. What's up? What's happening? Holla at you, boy. Holla. Now all of a sudden, then it's all over the news. The left is escalating the violence. No, they ain't. No, they are not. Oh, no. Kevin Roberts, it's all cool for Kevin Roberts to be on Newsmax talking about bloodless revolution if the left allows it. It's another thing for Kevin Roberts to go to a Baskin Robbins and get his whole 32 flavors rocked. Kevin Roberts, editor of Heritage Foundation. Yep. Ha! Bloodless coup dat, partner. See, when the left talks violence, all of a sudden we got to be civil. And I'm going to tell you exactly why they do that. They bring up Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King is the cudgel and the shield for a whole lot of people getting their ass beat. A whole lot of people. I said it, and I ain't taking it back. Martin Luther King is the cudgel for a lot of people. Or no, he's the shield for a lot of people not getting their jaw meat rocked. He is one of the most peaceful Americans of all time. You know, he believed in nonviolence. He understood nonviolence. Nonviolence was his thing, and this, that, and the third. But Martin Luther King dead. I'm dead. I'm not, and I don't say that to be. I don't say that to be mean, but one of the most peaceful human beings in American history was shot in the face. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're real quick to come and tell you, hey, the left can't be violent. Remember Martin Luther the King. I remember him. I absolutely do. I was born, 3 years after he died? I was. But here's something that I remember from Robert and Martha Ann. Don't start none, won't be none. Black kids get taught every single day, whether it's from 2-parent households or single-parent households. You don't start a fight, but you damn sure finish one. Ask any black person, they have heard that story. You don't start a fight. You don't go out and be a bully. But if a person put their hands on you, you send their ass out of the hospital or the morgue. We were taught this from as kids, as little kids, because we understood the concept of, hey, the world don't like you. The world does not like you. America does not like you. So you're going to have to fight for yours. And we were taught this. I was taught this. I was taught, fight for my brother, fight for my sisters, fight for my mama. The only one that I didn't have to fight for was my father, because he was the one telling me all of this. But I was a little kid, right? So black folks raise our kids to understand that if somebody put their hands on you, you whoop their ass, right? I don't know what is taught in other people's families. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the same thing. So why is it that political violence is perfectly okay when Mark Robinson or Kevin Roberts says it? But when I tell them, nuck if you buck, or you got to bring ass to get ass, all of a sudden I'm supposed to remember Martin Luther King? You didn't remember Martin Luther King. Why I gotta remember? Why is it my responsibility as a leftist to remember Martin Luther King when you didn't? You the one walking around here talking about it's a second revolution and it can be bloodless if the left allows it. Who you talking to, bruh? Who did you open your mouth and say that to? Because it's one of my favorite stories. One of my favorite stories of all time. Michael Jackson's Bad comes out, right? And he wanted Prince in the video. So Prince shows up to talk to Michael Jackson. Quincy Jones is in the room. And then he starts talking. And he gets that your butt is mine part out. And Prince is like, hold up. Like, who you talking to? You ain't gonna say that to me and I ain't gonna say that to you. That's how I feel. Some folks need killing. All right, Mark, are you volunteering? Because we can get it in. Like, I'm supposed to play the role. Leftists are supposed to play the role of the kind, docile Buddhist monk. Because the right wants to have a fight. Then let's have one. What's happening? Let's have one. But what's going to mess around and happen is what the right seems to believe is that, okay, well, the military is going to be with them if we start a revolution. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. No, they are not. Some members of the military, yes. All of them, you out your rabbit ass mind. Hell no. Because they're going to remember that oath of enlistment. All enemies, foreign and domestic. And if you try to put in that work, they're going to put that work right back in you. Sunny point number 2. Some of the people on the right believe that their AR-15 is going to stop that Predator drone. I've seen a Predator drone. I have actually passed Predator drones every morning going to PT. Them things is not to be effed with. They ain't. You are not prepared for that level of violence. Listen, a Predator drone will wipe out your entire neighborhood. Dead ass. Like, it will take out your whole neighborhood. They're not playing with you. They're not playing with you people. They're not. Okay? So you might as well go ahead and stop with that. And number 3, and more importantly, do you honestly think if you start talking this second revolution, bloodless coup, some folks need killing crap, do you think everybody that supports you is going to be for that? No. True, actual conservatives are going to look at that and go, okay, that's fear-mongering. That's war talk. Ain't nobody ready for that. Don't nobody want that. For some reason, the biggest the American historical thing that looms really big in the eyes and ears of a lot of Americans is the Civil War. It is. The Civil War, it looms very, very large in the hearts and minds of a lot of people, probably because it was the one time America fought itself. You know what I mean? Like that was the one time that America decided, I don't like you, you don't like me, let's fight. And there was so many different ugly reasons behind it. The first ugly reason, and I don't care what you revisionists say, was slavery. The Union was not this benevolent group going, I want to save the Negroes from the lash. No. Abraham Lincoln even said it. A house divided cannot stand. Where do you think that came from? We cannot live. America cannot be half slave and half free. If it could have preserved the Union, Abraham Lincoln would have had slavery all over America. If it would have preserved the Union, or he would have had it completely abolished across the Union. It didn't matter. That's what the fight was about. Slavery. Will slavery endure? Will slavery expand? Will America be a slave country, or will it be a free country? I don't want to hear states' rights to own Negroes. Bam! No, if you buck. No, if you buck. There. High taxes on slaves. No, if you buck. No, if you buck. You're not escaping the black folk in chain part. Sorry. If that had happened, we wouldn't have this longing and opining. Like the Daughters of the Confederacy should have never showed up. They never should have. They should have been stopped. Like, excuse me, you want to say what? War of Northern aggression. Lost cause. If you don't get your funky, weird hair having ass up out of here before I smack shit at you. But anyway, America has always had this fixation with fighting itself. Ever since then. It's like a pickup basketball game. You know what I mean? You and this dude play. You and some guy play basketball, right? And he beats the brakes off you. The only thing you thinking at the end of it is, man, I want my rematch. I want my rematch. I want my rematch. 10 years could go down the line, and the dude, you still over here talking about, hey, man, I want my rematch. I want my rematch. I want my rematch. Like, because America never really dealt with the repercussions and the ramifications of going to war with itself. It never has. And over time, people have become really, really comfortable with this idea of fighting America. America fighting America. Rah, rah, rah. Right? So we seem to think this is perfectly normal, and it isn't. And now you have seen the evolution of that. Now we have people within one of our two major only recognized political parties talking about violence. Like not covert violence, not implied violence, not subliminal violence. Some folks need killing came out of the candidate for the Republican Party for the governorship of North Carolina. That came out of his mouth. We're in the midst of the second revolution, and it'll be bloodless if the left allows it. That came from the president of the Heritage Foundation, which came up with a mandate for leadership for the next Republican president. My thing is going to be, y'all don't want this work, man. Because if you think people are just going to sit down and watch y'all do this, and nobody's going to stand up to you, you out of your damn mind. Listen, and Mark Robinson ain't built to get his ass whooped. That's all I'm saying. Mark Robinson is not built to get sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. He's not built for that. It's all fun and games until you turn around at a campaign rally and somebody smooth Bruce Lee kicks you right in your throat. Now you're talking about some folks need killing. Oh, you can't say nothing, huh? Because your teeth chattering. Because you're. We need to recognize that this is not the political atmosphere that everybody thinks it is. This goes far beyond Biden, Trump. This goes far beyond Democrat, Republican. It goes far beyond who controls the Senate and who controls the House. This is life or death at this point. That's what it is. Because if the right seems to think I'm going to sit my black ass down and let them take over in a country that my daughters and my granddaughters, my sons and my grandsons, my nieces and nephews have to live in, and I'm not gonna say nothing, bro, you out your damn mind. You out your damn mind. So, in the immortal words of KC Mack, to Mark Robinson, Kevin Roberts, the Heritage Foundation, Patriot Front, and whoever else y'all want, whoever else is out there talking this, out here selling them wolf tickets, you got to bring ass to get ass. Don't start none, won't be none. You know what I mean? All right, we are 30 minutes into the show. It is now 8:26 Eastern Standard Time. This show, this Sound of Coffee extravaganza is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com. Check out the newest, hottest scent on the streets. I'm trying to tell you, your man will thank you if you go get this candle. It is called Villainous. It is inspired by yours truly. It's a delicious, nutritious. I won't say nutritious because if you eat a candle, there's something really wrong with you. Just don't eat the candle. Just don't eat the candle, mama. Mama, don't eat the candle. Whatever you're doing, don't eat the damn candle. Okay. It is a delicious blend of mahogany and teak wood. I like teak wood. I like that word, teak wood. It also has a hint of cinnamon and clove. Go out, get it, burn it. Think about me. Don't think about me. That's just, I mean, don't do that. Don't do that. And back into the show. So Ryan Garcia decided to go on an N-word rant, and the WBC said, get out of here. I'm not going to talk about Ryan Garcia going on an N-word rant and the WBC saying get out of here, because why? There's the specifics right there, okay? Ryan Garcia got full of that yak and decided to go to the Chetty house and say he's part of the KKK, he doesn't like N-words, okay, all right, whatever, dude. Like, I'm never surprised when racist tirades happen. I'm never surprised. Anti-blackness is big business. I want y'all to understand that. Anti-blackness is big business. It always has been. When you see cornrows on a black man or cornrows on a black woman's hair, it's ghetto, it's ugly, it's criminal, it's thug. But when it's on Kim Kardashian's head, hi, that's the newest, hottest hairstyle. Because anti-blackness sells. I said it. I don't care. It's true. Anti-blackness is sexy. They don't give a damn. Okay? Anti-blackness is just, I'm not even shocked anymore. What I am shocked at is the damn excuses. Them excuses came out so fast and furious, Vin Diesel should have been bringing them. You never turn your back on these excuses. Oh, he has mental illness. Oh, he was drinking. I don't care. What? I need all of my liquor connoisseurs, all of my alcoholics. I need y'all to answer me this question really truthfully. What alcohol turns you racist? So I can avoid it. I need to get away from it. Whatever it is. Is it E&J? It's got to be E&J. It's not E&J? Is it Molson Ice? What do you drink to turn racist? I've been drinking, channeling my David Duke. Which one is it? I need to know so that I can avoid whatever the hell it is, like the damn plague. Because apparently, you become really racist when you're drunk and depressed. I wouldn't know. I've been drunk and depressed and I never became racist. But anti-blackness is big business. As sad as that is for me to say, it's true. Anti-blackness is big business. It is. It absolutely is, right? You can take a song by some world famous singer, you can put nigger in it, and then all of a sudden it's the hottest song on Spotify. Spotify. Okay? You can have an entire playlist on YouTube, where you just profess your damn racism. I'm not even going to talk about TikTok because TikTok is is a hellscape with a Temu shop on it. I don't know. The anti-blackness and the racism over at TikTok is just like, yo, son. Like, come on, man. Come on. The anti-blackness and the racism on TikTok is legendary. It defies comprehension. It literally, it defies comprehension. Because over there, you can be as racist as you want to be. You can wear blackface while saying the N-word, while eating watermelon with a piece of chicken in your hand, while dancing like a monkey. And the minute the black guy goes, hey, that ain't right. Don't do that no more. Community guidelines violation, harassment and bullying. Anti-racism, anti-blackness is big business. It is. I just wish people would be more honest about it. Just be more honest. Ryan Garcia, why you apologize? You just don't like black folks. Be honest with yourself. Argue with your mama, dog. Don't argue with me. You don't like black people. It's cool. We good, man. Just say it. You know, somebody even said in the video I made about this, a drunk tongue tells sober thoughts, which I'm still waiting for somebody to prove otherwise. I am dead ass waiting for somebody to prove otherwise. Somebody tell me whether or not that's absolutely true. You know, a guy says he's your best friend. Get him drunk and watch what else he says. I'm your best friend and I really want to sleep with you. I don't, and the thing is, I don't know why we gotta pretend like it isn't. It is. It's big business, ladies and gentlemen. Always has been, always will be. When we dance, it's jungle music. We're acting like monkeys. When white people do the exact same dance, all of a sudden it's hip and hot. Let's put them on Jimmy Fallon. I'll never forget that the young black lady that came up with the word fleek. She was talking about her eyelashes are on fleek. Or eyebrows were on fleek. Fleek became this really big word. Like now everybody, white people got a hold of it and it was just like they fleeked it the F out, right? She didn't get any credit for what she created. That word. She created that word. She got absolutely no credit for it. I saw John Oliver. Was it John? No, it was Jon Stewart talking about fleek. You know what I mean? So anti-blackness is big business. It is. You know, everybody talks. You have people talk about black on black crime, but if it was so bad, then why are y'all having hip hop parties where y'all are dressing in damn black magic marker with gold grills in your mouth, holding on to 40 ounces? Your girlfriend then patted her ass because she ain't got one, so she could mimic a video vixen. Anti-blackness is big business. But we live in a country that gaslights black folks to the nth degree. We got to see this and say nothing. Again, I'm going back to that Martin Luther King thing. You better remember Martin Luther the King. Martin Luther the King said, content of character, not color of skin. So then we judge you on the content of your character. Why you keep screaming about your white skin? Why? I made a video where a black woman said, why can't white people just leave black people alone? And here comes a white woman. I would love to leave you alone. I would love it, but I want you to leave me alone. You calling me racist because of my white skin. She volunteered some stuff, didn't nobody ask. Like, the black woman didn't specifically call out, you know, Styrofoam Sally. She didn't call her out by name. She just said she want white people to leave black folks alone. And this woman took it all kinds of ways. Leave me alone. I don't care if you're black. Like, and that's the gaslighting. That's the gaslighting. Every time I have to have a conversation with grown-ass people about what racism looks like, what racism actually is, that's gaslighting. I don't have time for that. I don't. No black person has time to relitigate racism. Some stuff that's been it's kind of been, it's kind of been confirmed since, I don't know, 1619. Nobody got time for that, man. But we have to keep pretending with people. We got to pretend. We have to pretend. Black people can be racist. Please give me an example of black people being racist. You called me a snow cooter. Excuse me, I said what? A snow cooter. What is that? I know what snow is, but what is a cooter? I don't know, but it sounded racist. Shut up. Shut up. Because them same people that swear up and down we should act like Martin Luther the King and remember content of character, not color of skin, these same newfangled racism victims will be the exact same ones that will bump hip-hop and then try to say the N-word. Every February since I've been a social commentator, not just on TikTok, but on social media in general, every February during Black History Month, for 4 years straight now, 4 years straight, I and a number of other black creators have had to continually fight and have the argument with Caucasians about saying the N-word. Like, I thought we established this already. Maybe was I not there when they renegotiated the N-word saying speech package? Because I would have remembered. I think the Black Council would have sent me a damn email. Hey, we renegotiated, so we're gonna have an argument every February. It's kind of like we have to reauthorize. Like, is there a reauthorization memo that I didn't get? Every damn February, every freaking Black History Month, I gotta keep hearing over and over, why isn't there a White History Month? Which, by the way, July is White History Month. Brought to you in part by people in marginalized communities. Oops. If you are in a marginalized community and you have some White History Month facts that you would like for me and others to read, please reach out to me at ghostclawprod@gmail.com. That's ghostclaw, that is ghostclawprod, PROD, @gmail.com. And I will take your ideas into consideration, and you might actually hear them on a video or a podcast soon. Anyway, every February, we have to have this argument. When the federal government turned Juneteenth into a federal holiday, when black folks really wanted the John Lewis Voting Rights Act and the George Floyd Fairness in Policing Act passed, they were playing in our face. That's all it was. It was gaslighting. We know what you want. Here's what we're going to give you. It's a big, fat gaslight. Like, I'm surprised every black person doesn't smell like kerosene and gasoline right now. I'm so serious. There was 2 pieces of legislation that were passed in the House 4 years ago. The George Floyd Fairness in Policing Act, which would have gotten rid of qualified immunity. It would have held police more accountable to the community and things of that nature. The John Lewis Voting Rights Act, which would have stopped the gutting of the Voting Rights Act that the Supreme Court did. We wanted these passed. These were black-specific freaking laws. Actually, they weren't. I take that back. I apologize. No, they were American-centric acts. Because the Fairness in Policing Act would have helped every single person who finds themselves the victim of being killed or harmed or maimed at the hands of police while they're unarmed, not doing anything. The Voting Rights Act would have protected the rights to vote of every American citizen, not just black folks. Chuck Schumer, I will never forget this. Chuck Schumer, after they were passed, he said, we just don't have time to bring them to the floor just yet. That was 4 years ago. They banned TikTok in months. You hear me? Months. Somebody got an itch in their testicles in the House. I'm gonna ban TikTok. They come up with a bill. It passes. A bunch of Congress people get on TikTok and say, you gotta calm down. They're not gonna ban TikTok. Hey, bro, didn't you vote to ban TikTok? Yes, but I disagreed with it before I agreed with it. It goes to the Senate. We gonna ban TikTok. Yeah, we gonna ban TikTok. It shows up on Biden's desk, crammed in between give more money to Ukraine for a war, give more money to Israel for more bombing. Oh, let's ban TikTok. That took instant, like bam, 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 bam. George Floyd Fairness and Policing Act, John Lewis Voting Rights Act. That's all, but they gave us Juneteenth. That's gaslighting. I know every black person who has ever celebrated Juneteenth long before it became a federal holiday looked at each other and said, what the hell are they doing? What are you doing? We didn't need no damn federal holiday. Why do y'all think we love barbecuing in the summertime? Because June 19th usually fell on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Monday or something. So we knew we wasn't going to get the day off, so we would barbecue during the weekend. It's the summertime. Where do you think all the old black men with the white hats, the smooth, the shorts that are ironed in the Hirachis out there barbecuing, where do you think that came from? We were celebrating Juneteenth before white people even knew there was a Juneteenth. Listen, black folks is out there, it's the summertime. We was playing, listen, Al Green, come on. 5 o'clock in the morning, ow! And then we'd have, you see that one dude, the black dude, he was really black, with the Hirachis and the dress shorts, with the shirt. He'd have the towel around his shoulder. Hey girl, hey, turn that music up, girl. Go on, turn that music up. He'd be out there drinking, have his little yak, you know what I mean? We were celebrating fucking Juneteenth. That was black folks celebrating Juneteenth. We didn't need white people permission to do that. What you doing this weekend, girl? I'm going down to the barbecue, man. I heard this is Juneteenth barbecue. It was always brought to you by some really great rib shack or a check cashing place or some church. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Apostolic on the side of the road, Missionary Baptist Church presents Juneteenth celebration this Saturday, and you'd get filled with all them good ass ribs and the chicken, and somebody would be making the badassest collard greens. We'd have us a little red velvet cake. I don't know why they ate macaroni and cheese. Okay, they was eating macaroni and cheese. Good ass potato salad. Kids out there playing with water guns, and somebody would buy a bouncy house because you got to get a bouncy house. You're going to have a bunch of kids out there eating barbecue during Juneteenth, damn, you better give them a damn bouncy house. You know what I mean? So we were celebrating Juneteenth before white people even knew what the hell it was. We didn't need your damn permission. Come on. Temptations, come on. Ain't nobody high, no girl, turn that up, baby. Ain't nobody low, but up. Then all of a sudden, white people, what's that? Why are you guys over there barbecuing? What's all that fun going on? How come you guys are having fun? Hey man, we celebrating Juneteenth. I don't even know what that is. It's the day y'all finally freed all of us. Then to distract us from the fact that we ain't gonna get exactly what we want, which is please have to hold the police accountable when you kill one of us, or please protect our rights as American citizens to vote. They're gonna make Juneteenth a national damn holiday, and white people have been in their freaking feelings ever since. Oh my God, the blacks get another holiday. We already had it. Y'all ass the one late. If you go back 10 years, on June 19th, either the weekend before June 19th or the weekend after June 19th, or sometimes when June 19th fell on a Saturday or a Sunday, you would see black folks barbecuing. We would be out there having a damn good time. That's where black love came from. Little Shaka Khan, won't give to you an everlasting love. Wanna fill your life with a satisfied love. All you need is an everlasting love. All you want is a mystifying love. If white people had drove past, y'all would have think, oh wow, black people are celebrating something. Yes, it was Juneteenth. They've been celebrating Juneteenth since I was like a baby. I think when my mother and father decided to conceive me, they were celebrating Juneteenth. The hell are y'all talking about? They get another holiday? We've already had it. Y'all just didn't know. And if y'all had given us what the hell we wanted in the first place, you still wouldn't know. Juneteenth would not be something y'all would understand. Y'all wouldn't even know what the hell Juneteenth is. Y'all be like, I don't want to talk about this Juneteenth. The blacks get another holiday. We wanted fairness in policing. We wanted voting rights protected. But again, anti-blackness is big business. It's big business. So when a guy like Ryan Garcia says some old racist tirade, I'm not surprised. All he is doing is mimicking what America does every single solitary freaking damn day. Every day, man. Like, oh no, a professional boxer said the N-word. Freaking Richard Spencer has live streams on the Chatty House where he says racist things. Oh no. Like, again, y'all play in our face. Y'all play in our damn face, man. And the problem with y'all playing in our face is y'all expect us to not notice. Y'all expect us not to notice. I've often said, and I will continue to say, that QoS shite, that Queen of Spades shite, the Ace of Spades shite, that is the most offensive. That's anti-blackness. That is anti-blackness like a mug. If you don't know what a QoS, with the backing of what a QoS is, or AOS, Ace of Spades, or Queen of Spades, if y'all don't know, go look it up. It's a morning show, and I ain't trying to say all that. But this is what I'm talking about when I say anti-racist, anti-blackness is big business. It always has been. I just wish y'all would be honest about it. Why y'all lying? Stop lying to us. Just stop. We get it already. Some people do not like black folks. It's as simple as that. They don't like black people. They don't. They do not like black people. And the problem with that is you live in a country with us. We ain't going nowhere. I don't plan on leaving. Now, if I was going to leave, I would absolutely go to South Korea. Shout out to South Korea. My favorite place on earth to have gone. I love South Korea. I've been there twice. I've been to Germany twice. I've been to South Korea twice. And for me, South Korea will always edge out Germany. South Korea has beautiful landmarks. It has incredible streets. It's got great food. I love South Korea. But one of the things that I remember the most fondly about being in South Korea is that nobody bothered me. I didn't have to worry about the police looking out for me, following me and stuff like that. I'd go into any shop I want. I could walk around, just look. Nobody came up 16 times and asked me, can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you get something? I was never a threat. I just walked around just being myself. But, so shout out to South Korea. I love South Korea. My favorite, like I said, my favorite country to visit. But there is no place like that in America. There isn't. There is no place where blackness is just not only loved and respected, but protected. It isn't. So when I hear a boxer going on a racist tirade, I'm not shocked. I'm not, I promise you I'm not. Not shocked at all. When I hear a pastor saying that if you're a white girl in an interracial relationship, he's not going to marry you because he doesn't do that, I'm not shocked. I'm really not. Oh wow, he said that. I don't get shocked when I see. I have started to critique blackface. I have. And if you're watching this live stream on Instagram or wherever, I want you to look at my skin. This is coffee brown, lightly creamed. I have referred to myself as that. The nom de guerre of black was given. So if you're going to give it to me, I'm going to say I'm blacker than a trillion midnights, whatever, right? This is coffee brown, lightly creamed. This is black. Why do y'all put magic marker on your face? Like, I've started to critique blackface. So if I catch you in blackface, trust me, I got a grading scale for you. They sell brown makeup in every aisle, in every makeup aisle in every Walmart in America. They sell it. Okay. If you gonna do it, why asphalt black? Why magic marker black? What are you thinking? Why black licorice black? It's brown. You can see us. We're standing in front of you. We're right here. How are you missing this? They be coming out with every other color except brown. The nom de guerre black was given to us. But that doesn't necessarily mean we actually are black. Listen, look. This is the bastard in black. He's the bastard in black because he's in black clothing. That's not my color. Like, I don't understand. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that we have come to this idea that blackface has to be literal blackface. Like, I don't even get offended by it anymore. I just laugh at it and go, we got another one. We got another one. The accentuated lips. Look at my lips. They're not red. I ain't the Joker. They're not all on the side of my face. Why you gotta have big old red lips? And then y'all come in and say stuff. I don't be got no. We was kings. And what do you... Who do you know that talks like that? I have a bachelor's degree in communications. I don't sound like that unless I absolutely want to. It's anti-blackness, man, and it's big business. Up in Canada, shout out to my Canadian listeners. There's a guy out there by the name of Backwoods. Anti-blackness is big business here in America. America loves anti-blackness. They love what blackness can do. They love how blackness looks. They love how blackness smells. They just don't like black people. They don't. Ryan Garcia made that perfectly clear. And any black person, Jason Whitlock, who is going to carry water for him, Jason Whitlock, and act as though it's perfectly normal, Jason Whitlock, and it's okay because it's in hip-hop songs, Jason Whitlock, that's going to justify what he said, they're just practicing anti-blackness. And like I said, it's big business. It is cottage industry now. That's all it is. It is a cottage industry to be anti-black. And in America, nobody cares. Who gonna give a damn? Who's gonna care? That's the sad part. When black folks talk, when we speak, when we say what the things that we want, we get nothing. We get ignored. We want fairness in policing. We get a holiday we're already celebrating. We want our voting rights protected. We get Billy Porter kissing Biden's hand like he's King Biden. And as far as Ryan Garcia is concerned, I think Tank Davis should have hit you 3 or 4 more times in your damn liver. Maybe you would have straightened up, went to rehab, and shut your silly ass up. But again, it's neither here nor there, man. Nobody gives a damn. This is The Sound of Coffee on GCPR. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm good looking. I'm better than you. And you know it, man. This morning show is brought to you by Glitter Wicks. Go to glitterwicks.com and pick up the hottest, newest, freshest scent on the streets. It is called Villainous. It is inspired by Thomas the Villain Bishop. That would be moi. Glitterwicks.com. Tell them I sent you. Coffee for this morning is hot Kirkland's French roast from Costco. Go to Costco.com. Pick it up. It's pretty good. We're almost done with it. So in the next couple of days, we should have a fresh flavor, baby. Actually, I might switch it up tomorrow. I might do my chocolate. I love me some chocolate coffee. All right. What else we got to talk about? So I have not watched House of the Dragons yesterday. So if anybody spoils it for me, I will come and take your eye. I'm sorry. Don't ruin it for me. Don't ruin it for me, because somebody gonna get choked out. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me. So I don't know what's going on yet, so don't tell me. Godzilla Kong: The New Empire finally hit HBO Max. Hey, HBO Max. I need you to do me a favor. Go ahead and put Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 2 on your streaming channel, so I don't got to go out and buy it. Because if I got to go out and buy it, I'm going to be really mad. I already bought Part 1, and then y'all put Part 1 out there. So now it's a game of risk. Hey, you do it or I do it. That's all I'm going to say. You do it or I do it. The debate around Joe Biden's cognitive whatever is still going on. How come we don't talk about Donald Trump's cognitive decline? Y'all know Donald Trump praised Hannibal Lecter, right? A fictional serial killer. He said, shout out and congratulations. Congratulations on what, bruh? He had an old friend for dinner, the guy that was locking him up. Like, excuse me, hello? But can we talk about that though? Can we say, can people say out loud that Donald Trump is in as much cognitive decline as Joe Biden is? That should be the word. That's what we should be talking about. Donald Trump's in mental decline. And we were talking about this on the radio show last night. The Villain's View on The Villain's View on GCPR and streaming exclusively on Ghost Claw Entertainment. From last night we were talking about that. Where's Melania? Anybody see Melania? Melania's not had it. Yeah, I mean, she is not had it. Melania it's a wrap for that woman. She is done. She is done like dinner. She don't want to play no more. He's like, damn it, I don't want to play no more. Melania said, Donald, I'm not going to do it anymore. I don't want to play anymore, Donald. I'm not playing. I'm done. I'm finished. It's through. I am no longer going to be the first lady. So, Melania's gone. Hopefully, Barron gets a better life experience. And this is not me talking bad about that kid because he's a kid. Okay, he just graduated high school. I hope he travels. I want Barron to take some of that Trump money that he keeps getting from wherever, and I want him to travel. Go see the world, kid. Go to different countries, not just the ones where your dad has hotels and stuff. Go to different countries. Go experience life outside of the bubble of your dad's son. You know, go to those places in Africa that he calls shitholes. See the life and the conditions over there. Which, by the way, so many people have so many misconceptions about the nations on the continent of Africa that it isn't even funny. Look at how effed up Africa is. Has anybody ever seen downtown Johannesburg? It is a city. I mean, they film TV shows over there. They film TV shows in these big cities in Africa, in these nations on the continent of Africa. Some of y'all need to stop looking at Tarzan films and actually look at a map. Google is still free, I mean, but I want Barron to go to these places. Go to Mexico. Go to Guatemala. Go to South America. You're 18. Tell dad, hey dad, I'm taking a year abroad. Okay. I'll be president when time you get back. Take yourself about, I don't know, $2 million. And don't travel as Donald Trump's son. Travel as an American citizen. Looking at the world, a global citizen. Go to these places that your father has denigrated. That your brothers have denigrated. That your sister has denigrated. Go and look at these places. Go take a look at them. And see what you see. Because you're gonna find out that a lot of the crap that your father has foisted on you is not the way the world operates. Because I think Barron Trump, and I'm saying this because again, I'm not going to ever talk bad about him. He's a kid, but I think Barron Trump has a chance and a true opportunity to be better than his entire family. Take a year abroad. Don't take your mama. Don't, whatever you do, don't take your mama. Let her sit there and do whatever it is that she's gonna do. But take a year abroad, kid. Tell your dad to give you some money. Take yourself a coach trip. Because ain't nobody gonna know who you are. It's not like you're gonna walk up and go, "Hi, my name is Barron Trump." No, just, take your passport, fly coach. You're a tall kid. You're like 6'7", so that might be painful. Go to some of these places that your father always talks bad about. Go to them. You can go to China. Go meet the Chinese people. Because Chinese people are good. Chinese people are, everybody wants to talk bad about the Chinese government. I don't care about governments. I've always said this. I don't give a crap about governments, right? I care about the people involved in those governments. The people on the ground that those governments are supposed to serve. I care about them. So Barron, go meet these people. Go to China, talk to actual Chinese people, get a part, go take a look at some Chinese culture. Go to Africa. Go to some of the nations on the continent of Africa. Go and look and see the lives that these people live. Don't just go looking, don't go with a preconceived notion that everybody over there is suffering and this, that, and the third. No, go to these places and see how these people live. Look at the culture and listen to the stories and things of that nature. Go to Mexico, go to South America, go to Guatemala, go to Nicaragua, the places you can actually get to. Go to places like Saudi Arabia. Go and learn. Because one of the biggest problems with having Donald Trump as a presidential candidate and everything that is entailed with that is that there is no worldview. There is no worldview. I think one of the reasons my oldest sister and I have the views that we do and the way that we think is because we've had a worldview that wasn't shaped by, like where we just the one or two places that we live. No, we actually got, my oldest sister went to Paris. I haven't been to Paris. She has, but then again, I've been to Afghanistan. She hasn't. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, these are the things that I'm talking about when I say you need a worldview, kid. Kid, you need a worldview. And that is what I hope Barron does. I hope Barron gets out there and really honestly goes and sees things and goes talk to people. You know what I mean? Like, let him go out there and go to Italy, go to Germany, go to France, go to these places and see all of the things that your father swears up and down is wrong with the world. Because I think Barron Trump has a chance to undo everything that his family stands for if Barron gets out from underneath the wing and the thumb of Donald Trump. And that, as crazy as that sounds, it's absolutely true. Let Barron get out there and go to these quote-unquote shithole countries. Let him learn why people are coming across the border. Let him get deep off and involved in that. He's gonna talk his father's ear off. Like, hey, Dad, did you know that our CIA is the reason Guatemala looks like this? I don't know what you're talking about. Like, seriously, Pop, you really need to look into this. Let him go to these quote-unquote shithole countries. Let him meet real Muslim people. Let him go to the cradle of where true Islam is born, in Mecca and Medina. This kid would literally have the opportunity to outdo everything that his parents and his siblings have done. I think somebody in the comment section on YouTube said this, and I absolutely 100% agree. Let him join the military. Let him join the military. Let him go in as a private. Don't let him go in as no damn officer. Don't go through West Point. Join the Army. Go through MEPS, go to the recruiting, go through basic training, get yelled at by the drill sergeants and things of that nature. Get to your first duty station. Request your first duty station be South Korea or Germany. Get out of the country. Get out of the country. Make your own money. Stand on your own 2 feet. Let the NCOs and officers above you teach you some things. Go out and see the culture in Germany, see the culture in South Korea, go see the culture in Italy or Japan or things of that nature. Go and see these things. Because I'm going to tell you right now, and I mean this sincerely, if Barron Trump actually gets out from the bubble of the Trump orbit and starts going to these places and seeing these things and meeting people, mark my damn words, he's going to be the Trump that actually turns everything around. And that is, I'm so serious about that. I am so serious about that. Ivanka, Don Jr., Eric, it's a wrap for them. They're done. They're cooked. They are like cooked like dinner. They're done. Tiffany, I thought Tiffany might have learned the fact that your father didn't bring you up. Hey, girl, you need to, why your daddy don't talk about you the way he talk about your sister? You know what I mean? But then there's Barron. Barron is 18 years old. He just graduated high school. This kid has the whole world in front of him. You know what I'm saying? So this would be the perfect opportunity for him to do something that his family has never done. Ever. Yes. Ask Oshi to do it. Sorry about that. That was my grandson. He's trying to eat. Like, seriously, let that kid get out there and really live life. Hey, Dad, I'm joining the military. You don't have to join the military. No, I am. I'm joining the military. Have him be the first Trump in his family lineage ever to serve in the United States Army. Well, I'll hook you up. No, you go in there as a butt private. Take your ass to Fort Jackson or Fort Leonard Wood for basic training. Or go to the Marines. Go to Parris Island. Go out there and get that discipline in you. Let them drill instructors yell in your damn face for 8 to 10 weeks. Get swole meat for no reason. Do those things. You know what I mean? And then get stationed someplace. Go to places that, you know, you got to fly in a C-130 to get to or what have you. Do those rotations to Germany and South Korea and things of that nature. Go. Get a worldview your parents do not have. Get a worldview that your father never will. Do something different than every other person in your lineage has ever done. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I think when I look at Barron, and I will be honest with you, when I look at Barron, I see the potential for somebody to actually take the Trump name and do something well with it. Because right now, Donald Sr. is running this damn thing in the ground. He's been running it into the ground. He is a racist, narcissistic, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, anti-Semitic, Islamophobic, ableist, transphobic human being. And that taint, that stain is across the entire damn family. When you look at Don Jr., what do you think? Your father ain't shit. That's what you think. You look at Ivanka, you go, hey, your daddy want to hit it, and that's nasty. When you look at Eric, what do you think? I'm going to tell you what I think. I think Eric lost his chin in a bet. I ain't never seen nobody who goes from lip to neck. There's no chin. Like he goes straight from them bony ass lips straight to his thorax. That's just wild. Like, bro, how you gonna tell somebody chin up? You ain't got no chin, bro. He goes, I'm so not serious. I'm so not playing. It goes from his bottom lip to his neck. There is nothing there. It's a slant. Anyway. Tiffany, I'm my daddy's daughter, and he don't even recognize you. Whatever. You know what I mean? Let Barron be that first person. The one that does something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him be that one. Now I get it. It's gonna take a lot, and that kid is that kid, man. Right? Doted on by his mom, ignored by his father, whatever, you know. So this is the time for him to start making those choices and say, hey, Pop, I'm gonna join the military. Or you want to go in as an officer? No, I want to go in as a private. Let him join the Navy. Let him join the Navy. Let him join the Navy. I mean, he's going to be incredibly too tall for a sub. Tell you that right now. At 6'7", bro, they ain't not going to let you in no sub. You will crack your forehead on everything in that damn submarine. You're going to be stoop-shouldered before you hit 30. So, put you on a frigate or a destroyer, a battleship, Put you, not a battleship, but a aircraft carrier. You know what I mean? USS Abraham Lincoln. Baron Trump, fireman apprentice. You know what I mean? Like, work your way up. You know what I'm saying? Like, get a worldview. Because he, more than anything, Baron Trump needs that. Baron Trump needs a worldview outside of his father's bubble. Because the Trump name is tainted. You know what I mean? The Trump name is tainted. Donald Trump screwed up his own damn brand. He worse than Drake. Like, screwing up his own brand. So Barron has to get out from underneath his father's freaking shadow. He has to get out from underneath the shadow of his brothers, the shadows of his sisters. He's got to be his own man. Let that kid join the military. Or better yet, if you don't want to put in that rigmarole, the rigors of being in the military because you're 6'7", then hey, Pop, I want $2 million. What are you gonna do with it? I'm gonna go out. And it's like, yes, he will have Secret Service. Of course he will, because he's the son of a former president. We pay for that, and that's cool. Let that kid get out. Let him get out. Hey, Pop, I'm gonna go on a Mediterranean cruise. I'm cruising the Mediterranean. Or, hey, Dad, I want some money. I'm gonna go cruise the Pacific. Go to Hawaii. Learn about the Polynesian culture and the history of why Hawaii is a state and how it became a state and the brutality that happened with it becoming a state. Keep sailing till you get to Japan. Go to Japan and learn the history of the samurais, the shoguns, the emperor, and things of that nature. Walk your little ass right into China. Learn about the Chinese history and Chinese culture and the Great Wall and things of that nature. Don't take your ass to Russia. You don't need to learn. Your father already got his sack, Putin's sack on his forehead. So that's unnecessary. You don't need to go. So don't go to Russia. Go to Africa. Go to the nations in Africa. Go to South Africa and Mozambique and Botswana and Libya and Nigeria, and go to these places. Eat the food. See the culture. Read, study, listen to the people, embrace it. And then when you get back to America, go to some of these hell on earth cities. Chicago, Los Angeles, New York City, Atlanta, Houston, Dallas. Go to these places. Meet the people. You 6'7". You go down to you go someplace in Kansas City. Number one, they're gonna fill your ass with barbecue. Go to Arthur Bryant's off 18th Street. Best barbecue in Kansas City. Take your ass there. Get filled on them sandwiches that ain't really sandwiches. It's like a 3-day meal that they just throw bread and meat and put some sauce on it. Go on and eat that. Go to the hood. Go to the hood. Again, you got Secret Service agents. You ain't gonna don't worry about it. It's not like the hood gonna take you under. You ain't MC8. Go. Meet the people. Go to the black barbershop. Don't get a fade. Don't get a fade. Barron Trump does not need a fade. Your father will kill every black man in America if you go to a black barbershop and get a fade. Your father will your father will have a crackdown on Negroes out here giving out fades. Don't do that. But you can get a little trim. You know what I mean? Don't get no line. Don't get the Drake Hardy you hit. Don't do any of that. But go listen to the conversations in those black barbershops. Go to black beauty salons. Listen to the conversations there. Go to black churches. As much of an atheist as I am, go to black churches. Learn, listen, and listen to those conversations that happen in those black churches. Listen to them. Talk to the people one-on-one. You know, you gonna come in and go, hey, I'm Barron Trump. People gonna be like, ah, shit, wait a minute. You're who? Barron who? Little Trump baby? You know, you'll get a nickname because ain't nobody gonna be wanting to say Barron. They'll say RR or B. You know, Bear. They call you Bear. Seriously. One of them old church queen mothers, they gonna give you a nickname. Baby, I ain't trying to say Barron all the time. I'm gonna just call you Bear, baby, okay? You might get Teddy Bear, you know what I mean? Because Teddy Roosevelt was the president, and ain't nobody trying to say Barron, so you get Bear. Listen to those stories. Go to the Martin Luther King museum. Go to the civil rights museums and stuff like that. Go to Memphis. Go to Stax Museum. Listen to some of that music from Al Green. So in love with you, oh, whatever you want me to is all right with me. Go listen. Go get yourself a Isaac Hayes Black Jesus shirt. I have one. One of my favorite shirts. I got one. You never want you like me. I feel it. Like seriously. Go and experience life, kid. Get out from underneath your father's bubble. Because the longer you're in that bubble, the worse it's going to be for you. You eventually going to end up being a Trump sycophant. Eventually, you will be a Trump sycophant. And that's sad because you're 18 years old. You are literally, the world is fresh and new for you. You should, look at everybody in your family and say, I ain't doing none of this shit y'all doing. I'm good, bro. I gotta get the hell up out of here. You don't even have to start overseas. Start small. You live in Florida. Go to Miami. And not the beach. Because everybody goes to the beach. Because the women down there look like unicorns. Don't go to the beach. Go to different places. Go to neighborhoods. Like, if you wear the right colors, you go to South Central Los Angeles. Hang out with Kendrick. Hang out with YG and Top Dog from TDE. Hang out with, Snoop, whatever. Get a little puff in you. Now that's gonna be funny as hell to watch Barron Trump high as a kite. That boy out there higher than a giraffe. Meow. Look. Hey, Barron, hit this. Barron out there. Well, what is this? Boy, just hit this shit. Then you see him going. That's it good. That's it good. That's it good. Yeah, that's that chronic. Barron Trump out here high as hell on the chronic. While listening to Dr. Dre's The Chronic. While hanging out with the dude who was the first voice that you heard on the chronic. Which is Snoop Dogg, who likes the chronic. You know what I mean? So it's cyclical. It's cyclical. In other words, get out from underneath the shadow of your father, child. Because you, out of everybody in the Trump orbit, everybody that's in the Trump family, the one I have absolutely no beef for, and in fact I feel a lot of sympathy for, is Barron Trump. Like, could you imagine? You're trying to get your little thing wet. You're trying to go to some parties. And your father keep running for president of the United States and your last name is Trump. You're like, damn, I don't want to play no more. Like, you trying to be hip. Like, you go to a little college thing, a little frat. Trying to go to a little frat party because you 6'7". They're going to want you to play ball. You going, they be like, hey, man, you 6'7". Can you ball? Can you ball at 6'7"? Can you ball? I don't think you can ball, son. Like, you know what I mean? You try to go, have a little, try to get a little drink because everybody else get a little drink. And then they go, hey, man, who's that 6'7" dude over there? Oh, that's Barron, man. We call him Bear. What's up, Bear? How you doing, man? You trying to join a black frat. The brothers of a fight. Hey. Like, he's trying to join, you know what I mean? Like, let him go to an HBCU. Let Barron Trump go to an HBCU. Let him go. And I guarantee you, he can be talking mad shit about his father afterwards. Dad, black lives do matter. You know what I mean? Like, let him go. He go to an HBCU. Oh, Bethune-Cookman. then he then he joins like a black frat. Like he wants to be a Q. Barron Trump is a Q. Oh my God. That would listen, I would pay money to watch that. I would pay cash money to watch Barron Trump become a Q. Oh my goodness. How much money would I pay to watch Barron Trump become a Q dog? All the money. All of it. All of it. Watch you go Q dogs. Oh my God. They call him Brother 6'7". Oh my goodness. I would pay good money to see that. I would. Barron Trump says, Dad, I'm going to college. I say, okay, I'm going to pay for all 4 years. What college are you going to? Morehouse. Excuse me? Yes, Dad, I'm going to HBCU. I'm going to Morehouse. I don't believe I heard you. You can go to Harvard. I don't want to go to Harvard. I want to go to Morehouse. And then here comes Melania. Donald, let him go to Morehouse if that's what he wants. He can go to Morehouse. He can have all the house he wants. He can go. Okay. And he goes there the first day. You know, it's HBCU, so you go in there and they gonna see him. You try to look hip. They gonna invite him to a frat party. Who's the frat party? It's a Q dog party. Come on. You know, Omega Punch. You know what I mean? They're like, man, what I gotta do to be in this frat? Oh, you want to play it? You want to play as Q? Yeah, I want to play as Q. Oh my God. Big, brother 6'7". Know what I mean? Like, what? Q dog. Brother, get it in. That's. Oh my God. He would have a fade. He would have a fade before his freaking sophomore year at Morehouse College. He would. He'd have a fade. Walk around stomping. Nothing but a cute dog. Oh my goodness. That would be hilarious. Then he goes home. What's up, dog? What's that in the pops? Like, and the thing about it is the Secret Service would have to sit there and watch. They're just there to protect him. So he goes through the hazing, you know what I mean? Brother 6'7". I'm brother 6'7". And that would literally be his name. It'd be a 6, an imprint of a foot, and a 7. Brother 6'7". Barron Trump out there barking. I would listen. I would give cash money. How much money would I give to see that? All the money. I would give every dollar I could get my hands on to watch him just become, brother 6'7". Like, and that's exactly how he present himself. He'd be, online. Q dolls, work out. Brother 6'7". I listen, man. All the money, all of it. I'd give every dollar, and then bring brother 6'7", because he's gonna get a tattoo of a 6 with a imprint of a foot and a 7. Oh my God! And he'd get it like right over his chest, so that he would always be brother 6'7". Oh my God! I can see him bumping Not Like Us at the table with his dad. You not like us. You not like us. I'm just gonna tell you, if he joined the military, it's gonna be the same thing. He gonna get a military tattoo. Trust me. You gonna cover? Listen, all this ink that I got right now, I got when I was in uniform. All of it. The one on my chest, the ones up on my upper arms, I got all that ink when I was in military. There's not one tattoo that I have that I got outside of the military. I was in the military when we got all these tattoos. Barron Trump gonna get all of these and just come on, man. You walk around here with sleeves, and that's I can see somebody's first sergeant calling him 6'7". That's first sergeant. Hey, 6'7". Go and he get a tattoo of a 6 with a foot and a staff. Oh my God, Barron would be out there, bro. That Barron would be out there. Like seriously, 6'7". But then he gotta come home. You know what I mean? He come home and his dad sees it. Barron, where'd you get that tattoo? I got it at a tattoo parlor, Pop. What are you talking about? We don't get tattoos in the Trump family. I do. What does it say? It's a 6 with a foot and a 7. What does that mean? Dad, I'm 6'7", right? Yeah. They're like, I'm just saying, 6'7". Put him in charge of CQ. Not 24-hour CQ for Barron Trump. And then he'd have to have like Trump, he'd have to have his name on his, because you know you have to have your name tag. Should be Trump. People be going, what? There's a Trump in the United States military? Yeah, he is. Yeah. Put him on a CQ desk in like, I don't know, Germany or in Korea. 24 hours and he get to sleep in. 6'7". I'll tell you what, he better be able to do a damn ruck march because they're going to bust his ass. I don't give a damn who your daddy is, boy. Get that first platoon sergeant is going to bust his ass. That first platoon sergeant is not giving him any grace whatsoever. He's going to listen. He gonna learn. He gonna learn. Seriously, he gonna learn. That first platoon sergeant, like, I don't give a damn who your daddy is. I don't care how tall you is. You better get your ass up underneath there and do PMCS on that damn Humvee like I told you to. Yes, sergeant. All of his friends gonna be like 6'7". So either path is perfect for me. I don't care, man. I don't care. Either name is perfect for me. Either path. Let him join the military. Let him get out there. Let him see things. Or let him join a college, but only give him historical black colleges. And I don't want nobody, well, they don't let, how come black people have their own colleges? Well, Barron Trump is a graduate of Morehouse, so shut your face. And he pledged. He's a Q. Q Dog 6'7". I'm brother 6'7". Oh my God, man. Barron stomping the yard. I can't even, man. Barron Trump out there stomping the yard. We read the data. We read. Brother 6'7". Oh my God, man. I'd pay all the money. All of it. I'd pay every dime to see that. Every dime. But Barron needs to get away from his father's shadow, man. He does. Because the rest of his siblings is ass. They are a 10-packer. They are done. Like, they are done like dinner. He has a chance to actually see the world through the eyes of a citizen of the planet, not just Donald Trump's kid. Now, do I think any of this is going to happen? Probably not. Probably not. Because it would be, that's too much like right. The universe doesn't do right. The universe simply does, oh, he's a Trump kid. Let him do with Trump stuff. Like, it's there's no way it would ever happen. And that's the sad part, because it would be cool for the kid. You know what I mean? Like learning new languages, learning and seeing different things and going in different places and experiencing things that are different. It would help him out. You know what I mean? Like give him a chance to actually be something different than what his family is. Because the Trump name has been tainted since Fred. Actually, I think Fred's daddy, I don't know which one of them damn Trumps was called at a Klan rally or whatever the hell. So the name is tainted. You say Trump to anybody who knows Trump, you're going to get one or two reactions. A hard on or vomit. Go up to somebody and go, Trump, oh my God, make America great again. Or Trump, I don't even like playing the Trump card in spades. So you got Barron Trump, and he's out there, you know, he's seeing all this. The kid ain't stupid. Kid is not stupid. He sees that his mama don't want nothing to do with his daddy. Donald Trump tries to hold her hand. Get away from me, Donald. Move. Let that kid go out and experience the world, man. Get it? Hey, Donald, you ain't got to listen to me because I've been an OG Donald Trump hater since 1989, so there's that. Get that kid about $2 million and let him go out on his own. Let him pull his Bruce Wayne Batman Begins origin story without you dying. You know what I mean? Let that kid experience something that you never have. Because I know Barron has to be curious. I know he does. Like, he was a little itty-bitty kid when his dad decided he wanted to be president of the United States. So that's 8 years. 8 years. And Melania has made it perfectly clear, keep my child's name out your grill meat. So she'll go out there and get ridiculed, but Barron won't. She's blocking and shielding her child as well she should. But the kid's 18 now. He was 10 when this started. He's 18 now. Let him go out in the world. Let him go out and experience some things. Let him see the world differently than his parents have. Away from his siblings, away from the responsibility of the name. Get that kid some money and let him go see the world. He's got Secret Service agents. It's not like somebody's going to run up on him and do him up. Let that kid go out and see the world. And then let him experience what life is like for people that aren't named Trump. Let him change his worldview. Because what might end up happening, and I doubt this will ever happen, but what might end up happening is Barron Trump might be the person that actually turns that ship around. He might actually be the Trump that's worth it. Like, hey, look, I have traveled all over the world. I have seen things. I have heard stories. I've experienced things. I've eaten food in different places. I've savored the cuisine. I've talked to the people. I love the world. I'm a citizen of the world. I'm an American. But I am a citizen of a globe. Diversity, equity, and inclusion absolutely does matter because I've seen it. I have seen the results of it. I have seen the good and the bad of all of it. And I think my father's worldview is wrong. You should not play isolation when it's so much easier to embrace everything that is out there, because we live in a world where every citizen's life, every person's life, whether it's the youngest baby, the oldest human being, their life matters. It means something. And I want the world to experience that. Be Barron Trump, the guy that writes books, you know, peace agreements between this nation and that nation and stuff like that. So let that kid go out there and experience that, man. Let him go out there and be a great kid. Okay? Like that's just my thinking. And plus, it would be freaking hilarious to hear Q-Dog Trump 6'7", like that, in that exact way. 6'7". Like, what's your name? 6'7". Like, you know what I mean? This is The Sound of Coffee. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am enjoying a cup of Kirkland's French Roast Dark. And I want you to go to glitterwicks.com and check out the newest, hottest scent on these candle streets. It's called Villainous. It is a scent inspired by yours truly, Thomas the Villain Bishop. It is teak wood. It is cinnamon. It is clove. It is sexy. It is smooth. It is sophisticated. It is mysterious. It is just like yours truly. So go out there and give it a shot. Go take a look. Go check it out. Glitterwix.com and look up Villainous. And it's $18. That means you can have your house smelling just like me for $18. And I ain't gotta pour sweat all over you. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to like get hot and sweaty and sweat all over you. You get to have my scent without my scent being on your scent. You know what I mean? So go check it out, glitterwix.com, and check out the newest scent called Villainous. We got to stop with the damn after 4th of July fireworks. Like, nobody should be woken up to an M80 on July 7th. Like, America's birthday is getting out of damn control, man. Man, we getting a little bit out of control, man. Ain't nobody got time for this, man. Like, my home city of Kansas City had to ban the damn things. They had to ban fireworks because people was popping off and doing all kinds of crazy stuff before and after July 4th. They was starting fires, like, and I'm still trying to figure out why are they still selling M80s? What is the point of that? What is the point of a half a stick of dynamite as a firework? What the hell are you trying to do? Excavate a hole? What are you doing? Like, nobody should have to be subjected to that. You trying to sleep, you trying to watch TV, you trying to eat, you trying to get it in, and all of a sudden you hear, boom, what is that? And you looking at the calendar, dog, it's July 12th. Why am I still hearing this? Like, I think this shit, I'm serious, man. America's birthday is starting to look like Christmas. You know, Christmas starts in September. Like, it's a little bit too much, man. Listen, buy all of it that you want. But on July 4th should be the only time you do. After that, you should be arrested if you got M80s in your pocket and you blowing up frogs or oceans and stuff like that. Nobody got time to hear that. Ain't nobody got time to hear that. How would you like you drinking your coffee outside, watching the birds? All of a sudden, you, the birds, the squirrels, the leaves, everything's scared, crapless because some idiot that threw a half a stick of dynamite at a hole. Fire in the hole. What are we doing right now? What is this? Man, if they don't stop, man, it's like my daughter doesn't even like that stuff. So we give her the little poppets and sparklers because that's my daughter's that's her wheelhouse. That's where she finds her fun. So she cool with that. People out here throwing, hey, we got a half a grenade. Don't nobody want to hear it. That's not celebrating America's birthday. That's terrorizing a neighborhood. What are you doing? Like, come on, man. But American holidays really do need to change anyway. Like I said, we start celebrating Christmas in September. Halloween and Thanksgiving are a formality. We should start calling them early Christmas. No, early Christmas and early Christmas, and then you get Christmas. That's what Halloween is, early Christmas. Thanksgiving is early Christmas or Christmas with food. We call Halloween scary Christmas. Because Christmas in America starts in September and it's crazy because Mariah Carey never has to work again. All I want for Christmas is you. And she never has to work again. You start hearing that in September. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's something I dream of. Like, you start hearing that in September. Like, hey, Mariah, wait a minute. It ain't even snow outside. What are you doing? How are you dressing up like a goth vampire mailman? And you gotta hear, all I want for Christmas is you. Like, Pardon said, why? Pardon said, are you kidding me right now? What are you doing right now? You trying to enjoy your pumpkin and your candy and the kids is out there tricking and treating. You gotta hear Mariah Carey. I still want to hear a Dipset Christmas. I haven't listened to it, but I heard the Diplomats came out with a Christmas album, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to do this. I still have Christmas in Hollis in my head. I still had that in my head. You know what I mean? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year! It was a letter from Santa and the door was for me. My brother loves that. Like my brother really loves that song. But we gotta stop this, man. We gotta start compartmentalizing these damn holidays, man. Like July 4th, if you want to blow up something, blow up something. But on July 5th, everything gotta go quiet. You know what I mean? It's like that Rampage song, Wildin' for the Night. So here's your day. You can wild for the night. Tomorrow you can't wild no more. Cause anybody got time to why is my teeth rattling along with my damn coffee cup while I'm trying to just enjoy the birds? Because y'all out here throwing grenades and mortar shells and blowing them the hell up. And have you seen some of the displays for July 4th? Last year, I'm not making this up, and I know this to be true because I was standing next to this thing. They had a display called, they call it The Godfather. It had like 11 damn fireworks in it, right? It's as tall as me. I am 6 feet tall. I'm like 6.5 feet with shoes on. And The Godfather was as tall as I was. I'm literally looking it in the face going, what the hell is this? What are we doing right now? And it's got a Vito Corleone on the front of it. And it really does says The Godfather, right? There's like 11 damn things in there. Like, you could just light it at the... They needed it just to have a stem on the outside of it. Just like that and just put it in the middle of the road. It looked like a damn bomb. Like, seriously. So, great, fantastic. July 4th, we gonna blow up some stuff. Celebrate America's birthday, which I don't understand. I love my birthday, but if something blew up on my birthday, I'm gonna have a problem with it. My birthday is also New Year's Eve. So all we get is the bomb and the ball dropping and Happy New Year! Rah! And have you noticed that there's no after Christmas? When Christmas hits, that's it. New Year's Eve is New Year's Eve. New Year's Day is New Year's Day. You don't get no after Christmas. It's not late Christmas and late Christmas. It's just New Year's Eve, motherfucker. Excuse my French. But we gotta do something with that, man. Why are my dogs still afraid today? I got dogs that won't go outside because somebody blew up something 6 blocks away. My old crusty curmudgeon dog Alucard looks at me like, I ain't going outside. Like, why don't you go outside? I said, man, they out there blowing up stuff, dog. I don't know what to tell you, man. Man, I was out there for a few seconds. I heard boom, and I came back inside. I'm gonna just pee on myself or in this corner so you can go clean it up. I ain't going out there. You need to do something about that, man. But America always blows up something on his birthday. So the next major day coming up is gonna be 9/11, the memorial of 9/11. I'm not making any 9/11 jokes. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I think Boxing Day is after Christmas. I'm just saying. I'm not making any 9/11 jokes, but I am gonna say this. You can't live in this country, remember 9/11, and then look at your fellow Americans and say you want to kill them. Sorry. It doesn't work that way. I know a lot of people wanted to, but it don't. Sorry. That's not how this operates. That's not how any of this works. Every day, that one day every single year, we stop and remember the over 3,000 people that died during a terrorist attack. But it's the 364 days before and after that I have the problem with. Somebody said that the most unified America has ever been was on 9/12/2001. No, we weren't. We weren't even unified then. Because our Muslim American citizens were being attacked, harassed, beaten up. They were beating up Sikh people. Sikhs. The people with the head, they were beating them up. Because idiots didn't know the difference between a Muslim and a Sikh. So no, we weren't unified. We weren't. I'm sorry, we weren't. We were not unified. And the fact that we always take that one day to remember what happened to us shows that it is a possibility we can get this thing right. There is a possibility. We just choose not to do it. Choose not to do it, man. It's lazy. Why should I spend 364 days thinking about my fellow Americans when I could spend 364 days wishing death and harm on them, accusing them of things that they haven't done? Oh, but we're all going to stay silently because on 9/11 we were all attacked. Like, the day don't mean, I want people to understand that they don't mean crap. It don't. It does not. Like, I'm pretty sure Mark Robinson is going to say something about 9/11 after he says some folks need killing. Bro, if you don't sit your big head ass down, oh, milk dud head. Don't. That's why I said, why do we even stop and pause? Why do we even pause? Do y'all remember for 5 years after 9/11, on 9/11, they would show the footage of that every single year, every single moment? The planes hitting, the towers falling. They showed all of that. All of that. Hold on. What do you want, man? What do you want? My dog in here tripping. I start talking about ornery dogs and my dog shows up. But anyway, so for 5 years straight, they showed that. For 5 years straight. I think on year 6, they finally got the hint that don't nobody want to watch that over and over and over again. So please stop showing it. So now they show when the president puts a reef in Shanksville, when the president puts when somebody goes to where the Twin Towers were, they put a reef there. They go to the Pentagon, put a reef there. I think that's when they started to realize, hey, don't nobody want to watch this over and over and over again. But my problem is we have been desensitized to 9/11 now. We have. It's just a day, dog. Exactly. We have a day. We have a younger generation that have absolutely no idea what 9/11 even means anymore. They don't. They don't remember the abstract terror that a lot of people had on that day. I'll tell everybody what I was doing. I was donating plasma. I was trying to get this gas money to put in my little Toyota Camry so I can go to work, right? And I was sitting in the waiting area of the plasma center right after the first plane hit. It was on fire, and I remember Bryant Gumbel saying, well, it might be an errant pilot, and, it was talking. My name got called. I did my fingers prick, and I went in the back, and right before they was putting that needle in my arm, the second plane hit. And I said, holy shit. So for the 45 minutes to an hour that I was in there pumping, trying to get, the process of taking the blood out of the arm, separating the plasma, putting it back, putting the blood back, blah, blah, blah. I watched as the towers fell. I watched it on television live. I got my little bit of money. And this is when y'all can't tell me a damn thing about price gouging because I saw it with my own two freaking eyes. I was on 63rd and Prospect. I was driving on 63rd and Prospect, right? There's a BP gas station on the corner of 63rd and Prospect. It's still sitting there in Kansas City. If you went down the street, one gas station had the gas at like $1 something, $2 something, whatever. At this particular BP gas station, and again, I will never forget this because I was there and I watched it happen. The gas prices was $6 and some change. It was $6.05. And they programmed that into the pump. This was programmed into the pump, so don't nobody ever tell me about price gouging. Don't. There was people running into CVS and running into Kroger's and things of that nature, buying water, bottles of water. The water prices had jumped up. What once you could get a thing of Walmart water, just regular drinking water for like 98 cents. When I went in there, it was $4. I saw this. I saw the price gouging. That's what corporations do. They wait for a disaster or something like that. They hike up the prices and they think you ain't going to notice, but I digress. All I could think of was my kids. That's the only thing I could think of is, where are my kids? Where are my children? I remember the police surrounding City Hall in downtown Kansas City. I remember going over to a friend of mine's house, and she's crying and I'm crying. I'm just like, wow. And then I went to my brother's house, and he's just overwhelmed. My brother was overwhelmed. We was just watching because they kept replaying the falling of the towers. They kept replaying the plane crashing into it. And it was like that terror, that fear, that anxiety, that angst that was inside of us. We all remember that. If you saw that live, if you live, like, I don't have half the PTSD. I don't have a quarter of the PTSD that the citizens of New York City have. I ain't got none of it. I ain't even trying to front. I don't have none of it, right? So you know those New Yorkers was just like, oh my God, like, what are we going to do? This is crazy. I also remember the former president of the United States saying that he now has the tallest building. That was Donald Trump. I'm sorry. Go listen to it. He said it. Because the Twin Towers had fallen, he now has the tallest building in New York City. He said that, I didn't. But that's what we all are supposed to stop on this September 11th and remember that day. But we don't remember it during the rest of the year. We have an ugly presidential election coming up. For months and months and months and years, I'd say at least 2.5 years, our transgender citizens have been ridiculed, have been mocked, have been threatened with death and called groomers and pedophiles. But you want them to stop, along with you, the people who are calling them this, and say, hey, we got to remember 9/11. You don't remember 9/11. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? You don't remember 9/11. Why the hell should they? We live in a country where women are no longer able to control what happens to their own damn bodies. But please, let's stop and remember the people that died on 9/11. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. America purports itself to be the freest country on earth. We're the freest, baby. We're free. We're not. We're not. There's a freedom index that says Norway is way. We're not even on the list. We're not even in the top 10 of freest countries on earth. Go look it up if you think I'm making it up. So here we are approaching yet another anniversary of 9/11. It's like, what, 20-something years? 23? Something like that? 2001, 2024? Yeah. 23 years? And we still haven't gotten it right. We still haven't gotten it right. We have a contentious and ugly presidential campaign coming up. Our two political parties are just in a disarray. One does not know what it is anymore. It has been wholly taken over by a virus. The other one is a capitulating centrist party that doesn't believe in the idea of any leftist policies because they don't play well in states that they think they can win, even though they have never put those things in place. But please, let's all stop and remember the time we were all attacked. That's just a sad commentary, man. That is a tragic ass commentary because it just shows that, you know what I mean? Like, we're not ever going to get this right. America's never going to get this right. We never are. That in order to form a more perfect union thing, we are never going to get that right. The sins of our past, we refuse to deal with them. America needs, like my beautiful friend and co-host of Intellectual Intercourse on Apple, Bree says, y'all need therapy. America needs therapy. The whole country, the country as a whole, needs therapy. We need to either forgive ourselves for the past or deal with it. Every time the conversation of reparations comes up, people think, I'm coming for your money. No, I don't want your money. I do, however, want you to deal with your past. Deal with the mistreatment of people in this country, the same people that make this country great. Deal with the sins of this country, the things that we have done outside of it in order for us to maintain that greatness. We didn't maintain it by being more technologically advanced. We didn't maintain it by making sure our citizens were happier, healthier, freer, had more money in their pockets, had homes, had jobs that pay well, their kids were heavily educated. No, we sent our CIA in and screwed up everybody else's stuff so that we look good. That's the equivalent of, there's two guys that want the same girl. So one guy cuts the other guy's leg off so he looks less appealing. Hey, girl, you can get with me. I got 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? And when things like 9/11 happen, when we're supposed to be united, we need to remember exactly why we're not. We're not united because a lot of people refuse to even understand that diversity is our strength. Everyone should have equity at stake in this country. I am not a prophet. This is not America Inc. I'm an American citizen. And I want to be included in these conversations. I do. I want the inclusion of seeing the laws that are going to affect me and my wife and my kids and my grandkids and the communities that I come from. The black women that raised me, the black men that were there with me and walked stride by stride with me. The poor white person that actually go to work tomorrow and wondering, should I donate plasma this afternoon to get money in for their gas tank for them to go to work tomorrow? The immigrant that is coming over here to do hard backbreaking work just so that they're able to take care of their families that are still in countries like Guatemala, Nicaragua, Mexico, South America, things of that nature. That's how you honor the dead of 9/11. That's how you honor them. By upholding and being better. America suffers from insanity. We have tried to do the same thing over and over and got the same results. We suffer from insanity. We do. And all 9/11 reminds us of is that insanity. It reminds us that, no matter what you think, if all you can say that America has freedom and liberty, but you don't know what those words mean, then America doesn't have freedom or liberty. It doesn't. So this 9/11, I remember when Obama was in the White House, he was talking about public works, acts of service, which is absolutely true. We should do more acts of service. But what I want to see is more acts of service done in the name of other people. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see poor white people finally let go of that whiteness and stand in solidarity with their black brothers and sisters, their Mexican brothers and sisters, their Asian brothers and sisters. Stand in solidarity with them. Do acts of service for the less of us in the community. Actually act like Jesus. Volunteer at a soup kitchen. Volunteer to pick up trash. Volunteer at a nursing home and things of that nature. That's how you honor those who we lost on 9/11. That's how you do it. You don't do it with slogans. You don't do it with "we shall never forget." And this, we already have. We already have. We denigrate and disrespect the people that died on that day by simply not remembering exactly what it is that they stood for in the first place. Those were American citizens from different walks of life, from different parts of the world. They came to this country and they wanted to be here. The entirety of the Twin Towers was not filled with just white folk. It was filled with different ethnic backgrounds, different religious beliefs, different sexual orientations and things of that nature. There were gay people that died there. There was black people that died in that building. You really want to honor them. Honor them like that. Honor them like that. By seeing diversity not as a weakness, not as a crutch, but as our strength. And that is that. The coffee cup is empty. My heart is full. I love you all. As I say every morning, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. My name is Thomas Bishop. This has been the Sound of Coffee for Monday, July the 8th. You guys go out, have a great morning. Do something good for yourself. Do something good for your community. And I will see you guys tomorrow with more shenanigans. Remember, go to glitterwix.com. Pick up the newest, hottest fragrance that is on the streets. That is Villainous. It is the candle inspired by yours truly, Thomas the Villain Bishop. Thank you all for listening.